So Wikileaks is a number of things. It is a website, it is a functional technology, it is a part or associated to a philosophy that we have pushed. It is also a network of people who believe in something. So what has all this grouping done? Well, we have promoted a certain philosophy about what is important in the world. And I will try and distill that philosophy very simply. It is rather abstract, so it can be a bit hard for people to understand. It is simply that the truth about the world is the only useful ingredient in human decision making. And human decision making, insofar as it affects the world in a useful way, must be based on the truth. Therefore, getting as much true information into the world and keeping it there is the only useful way to get good human decisions and therefore good actions by human beings. It is an unusual circumstance. I don't see it in this way, that pop icon, not pop icon, famous or not famous. These are just aren't of concern to us as an organisation. What is concern to us as an organisation is what works politically. So we're in a situation where we have major power groupings within a superpower that are trying to destroy us. So if it helps us to have my face or one of our other people's faces or Bradley Manning's face on the cover of Rolling Stone, then we want it. There were also illegal, well, there's been lots of surveillance, but illegal attacks on our infrastructure just prior to publication. We had thousands of computers amassed somehow around the world attacking key parts of our infrastructure. That was not successful. The US Secretary of Treasury, Timothy C. Geithner, received a request from Peter T. King. Peter T. King is the head of the Congressional Homeland Security Committee, a very powerful committee within Congress that conducts investigations in a quasi-McCarthyist style into any terrorism-related things or spying within the United States. Peter T. King wrote to Timothy C. Geithner demanding that Wikileaks and me personally be added to the US Specially Designated Persons list. That is an embargo list for all of the United States, so that I personally and Wikileaks as an entity would be treated like Cuba. So no American citizen would be able to economically interact, sell something to us, buy something from us, without committing a crime. In my thinking about what would happen once we started releasing many significant leaks about powerful institutions, I understood that there would be a counter-argument that all these institutions would then simply move themselves off paper and they would engage in their various conspiracies purely through oral means, so that their unjust acts would not be documented and therefore could not be discovered by the public. But there is a reason why big and powerful institutions use paper trails, and it is so that they can keep control of their parts and so people will follow out orders accurately. If they do not use a proper paper trail, they will not function as a large and powerful organization. And that is okay. And in fact, that is a good outcome. If an organization that is scared of the public scrutiny feels that it is forced into a position where it cannot use computer systems because they record information, where it cannot use paper, then it will revert to a primitive tribe. And as a primitive tribe, it will simply not be politically or economically competitive with other organizations, and it will cease to exist. Transparency is for governments. Transparency is for organizations that are so large that they also effectively become part of the governing system. Privacy is for individuals. Transparency takes power from powerful organizations and gives it to those who do not have power. Privacy protects individuals who do not have power from titanic organizations that do have power.
Going home by the waterside, I will rest my bones. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul.